Well, from bluegrass and R&B to country and gospel, recently 7 artists were inducted into the North Carolina Hall of Fame, including Richard Lewis Spencer, Etta Baker, Anthony Hamilton, Bucky Covington, Steep Canyon Rangers, Jim Lauderdale, and the Sensational Nightingales. In tonight's 110 trip, producer Russ Hunsinger takes us to Kannapolis to learn more about it.
They recognize the music, but they don't recognize where they're from. Usually the reaction that we get from visitors when they come in is, I had no idea that this artist was from this state.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Charlie Daniels.
Baby, I'm gonna love you forever.
Randy Travis.
Sweet darling, there ain't no getting over me.
Ronnie Milsap. We have the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame to preserve, promote, and commemorate all of these legends that are from the state.
The Winstons was a very tight group, right? So we all had played in different groups. When we came together, we had a certain chemistry. We were very tight.
Said I'm gonna color him father.
But it was a great feeling playing with the Winstons for sure.
Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote.
I'm native from Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised here. Music has been the one thing that's been consistent to me. It's my first love. This is the shoes that go with this suit that I wore to the White House my very first time.
Hey, it's the right time.
First album came out Coming From Where I'm From, nominated for 4 Grammys and sold 1.4 million.
There's actually 2 parts to our criteria as to who we induct here. And those 2 parts are they have to be from North Carolina, either born here or spend a significant amount of time here. And then they have to have at least 10 years in the national music industry.
I was in the commercial music industry, nationally and internationally, for over 65 years. I worked with a lot of different artists in different capacities.
So darling, stand by me.
I can't believe the great internationally known artists in every genre of music. It's in bluegrass, it's in country, it's in gospel, R&B, unbelievable.
When a visitor comes here, they're gonna see different pieces of memorabilia that we collect from each one of the artists.
This is the hat for my first video, Coming From Where I'm From.
That ranges from clothing to albums, signed pieces, handwritten lyrics, anything that means something to the artist. And a lot of times we try to get pieces that represents their connection here to North Carolina. One really good example of that is Kelly Pickler's Sonic uniform.
My name's Kelly Pickler.
And while she was doing her American Idol competitions, she worked at Sonic, and that meant a lot to her, so she gave us the outfit for exhibit.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
On the map wall that we have, this represents every city that each one of our inductees are from.
I think it will definitely open the eyes to the music culture here and how much there is and how much there is to offer.
You know, I always thought of them being from way off, but, you know, they're right here in my home state.
In jazz, you got people like Coltrane and Monk and some of the biggest names in jazz, and of course the same thing in bluegrass, same thing in country music, and the same thing in gospel music.
It's history, and if you don't keep up on history, the next generation will never know.
Grab your bag and grab your coat.
I think it touches people like nothing else can. It brings out our emotions, all kinds of emotions.
It is a common language and it speaks to the soul, and no matter what your preference, your religious background, your race, we all can be connected by this one song, which can change your mind about a whole lot. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's just that powerful.
If people get a chance to hear it, they won't say, I don't like country music, I don't like R&B music. But once they have an opportunity to be exposed to it, it does wonderful things for them and to them. We are honoring their contribution and the different areas where they were involved, not as musicians necessarily, but as instructors, as producers, as songwriters, as educators.
This is very special to me. It's a validation. In my community, family is very important. And this is a family to me, North Carolina. So it's, hey man, you did a great job. So that's what it means. It's very rewarding, that, especially since I was not expecting it. I mean, I'm surrounded by superstars here, and I'm proud to be here.
What it's gonna mean to me? Oh, wow. I won't say, man, that was all right. I wasn't too bad of a guy at all. I changed a lot of lives, and people were paying attention, even when I didn't think they were, and I'm so grateful. North Carolina has history, baby.
Thanks so much, Russ. You can learn more about the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame on our website at pbscharlotte.org. Well, please be sure to friend us on Facebook for a chance to win monthly prizes. And congratulations to last month's winner, Regina Hilbert of Waxhaw. This month we're giving away Poldark Seasons 1 and 2, including behind-the-scenes bonus features, as well as the third book in Winston Graham's popular series. I'd also like to recognize these terrific teens from Independence High School who are in our studio today during the taping. Their teacher, Marie Matthews, and her journalism class was chosen as a PBS NewsHour student reporting lab. And our team here at PBS Charlotte are mentoring these awesome teens throughout this year. We'd love to have your group come for a studio tour too. You can find details on our website. Well, that does it for us tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you back here again next time on Carolina Impact. Good night, my friends.